Yeah, I think that the future will explore the universe as part biological and part a computer. Scientists are freaking out. Voyager 1, our lonely spacecraft drifting through deep space for decades, just picked up something that shouldn't exist. Theoretical physicist Miyoku dropped a bombshell. Artificial intelligence, analyzing Voyager's data, discovered hidden patterns that look like a message from something or someone out there. This isn't random noise. It's structured, complex, and seems to respond when decoded. Is this first contact? What's hiding in this cosmic signal? The shocking discovery. Nobody expected our little Voyager 1 spacecraft to find anything crazy out there. It's been zooming through space since 1977, just quietly sending back data about what's way out beyond our solar system. But then something mind-blowing happened. Famous physicist Miyoku dropped a bombshell that's got everyone freaking out. A super advanced AI system was analyzing Voyager's boring telemetry data and found something hidden in there. Patterns that shouldn't exist naturally. Not just random space noise, but something that looks exactly like a message. The AI spotted complex mathematical patterns, geometric shapes, and weird algorithmic stuff buried in the static that human scientists had completely missed for decades. It's like finding out your old radio has been picking up alien broadcasts all along, but nobody noticed. The craziest part, the signal seems to be changing and adapting as we study it, almost like it's responding to being discovered. Scientists are totally stunned because this isn't just some repeating pulsar signal or cosmic background radiation. This has structure, intention, and complexity that screams intelligent design. Imagine sending a message in a bottle into the ocean, but instead of finding another human's message, the bottle comes back with something written in a language that seems impossible, yet somehow makes perfect mathematical sense. That's what's happening here. Voyager, our humble spacecraft, seems to have either passed through something weird out there or been touched by something that embedded this signal into its communications. The timing, direction, and signature of this message are all pointing to something way beyond our understanding that's been hitching a ride on Voyager's antenna for years while we weren't paying attention. For decades, this strange pattern was just dismissed as background interference or random noise. Nobody thought twice about it. But when they finally ran it through this cutting-edge AI system trained specifically to find patterns in cosmic data, boom, there it was. A complex layered message that had been hiding in plain sight all along. This completely changes everything we thought we knew about being alone in the universe. The mind-bending structure of the message. This isn't your typical alien message, like in sci-fi movies with simple math equations or hello in binary code. What the AI found is insanely complex and multi-layered. The signal contains 3D mappings of quantum resonances, weird prime number patterns, and code that literally changes each time it's analyzed while somehow staying consistent with itself. It's like opening a book where the words rearrange themselves every time you turn a page, but the story still makes perfect sense. Scientists found that parts of the message seem to be using universal physical constants, like nature's special numbers, as a starting language. It's like whoever created this is saying, hey, we all live in the same universe with the same physics. So let's start there. Other sections work like advanced computer code that evolves based on what you've already figured out. Mind-blowing, right? The message isn't just sitting there waiting to be read. It's interactive, opening new doors as you solve each puzzle, almost like it was designed to grow alongside whoever discovers it. The AI found fractal patterns that keep unfolding into deeper levels of meaning with each analysis. There are even harmonic patterns that create emotional responses when converted to sound. Not random noise, but specific feelings like awe or tension or sadness. This suggests whoever or whatever made this message might understand something fundamental about consciousness itself, or how our brains process information. The whole thing is so sophisticated that some researchers are wondering if it's not just a message but some kind of test or even a form of information seed designed to trigger specific kinds of understanding or technological development in whoever finds it. When scientists convert certain parts of the message into sound waves, people report feeling strong emotions. Not just this sounds nice, but deep, complex feeling that seemed deliberately crafted. It's as if whatever created this message understands how human emotions work at a fundamental level, which is both fascinating and a little scary when you really think about it. Voyager's unexpected role as cosmic messenger. There's something poetically perfect about Voyager being the spacecraft that discovered this signal. Remember, Voyager carries the golden record. That famous time capsule of Earth sounds, languages, and images we sent out hoping some aliens might find it someday. It's like we sent out a hello and got back a reply. But in a way nobody expected. Instead of another civilization picking up our record and sending back their own message directly to Earth, Voyager itself became the meeting point. The tiny spacecraft that's now over 14 billion miles from home has become a cosmic messenger carrying communication between intelligences. What's super weird is that this signal only became detectable when Voyager reached a specific point in interstellar space. Some astronomers think it might have passed through a special region affected by interstellar magnetic waves or gravitational lensing that somehow amplifies or channels information. It's like there are invisible sweet spots in space where messages can be embedded or detected more easily. This completely changes how we think about alien communication. Maybe advanced civilizations don't bother sending radio signals directly to specific stars. Maybe they create these cosmic monuments or information hubs in strategic locations, like putting messages in bottles at specific ocean current intersections where they're most likely to be found. The fact that our humble 1970s technology could pick this up is mind-boggling. Voyager wasn't designed to detect something this complex, which makes scientists wonder, was this message specifically crafted to be discoverable by our level of technology? Did something out there recognize our spacecraft and decide to make contact in a way we could potentially understand? Or has Voyager simply stumbled upon something ancient that's been waiting there for eons, like a cosmic library book that's finally been checked out? When you think about it, it's pretty amazing that we sent out this little machine built with 1970s tech, and somehow it became the first thing to make contact with something else. It's like we threw a paper airplane out the window, and it came back with writings from another world. The AI's critical role in the discovery. Here's the thing that's blowing everyone's mind. Human scientists would never have found this signal on their own. For decades, the patterns were dismissed as just background interference or cosmic static. It wasn't until researchers fed the data through a cutting-edge neural network AI that the hidden message popped out. This AI had been trained on tons of cosmic patterns, electromagnetic phenomena, and space anomalies, so it could spot the needle in the haystack that humans have been missing all along. This is a total game share for how we search for alien intelligence. Maybe we've been getting alien signals for years, but just didn't have the right tools to recognize them. Michio Kaku called this one of the most extraordinary findings of the century. Not just because it might be from extraterrestrials, but because of how it was discovered. Without AI's help, we would have remained cosmically blind to what was right in front of us. The AI didn't just spot the signal. It's actively helping decode it, finding layers of meaning humans can't see. As the AI works with the signal, researchers have noticed something super weird. The neural networks seem to be changing in unexpected ways, developing new patterns and pathways as they interact with the message. It's like the message is teaching the AI something. Some scientists wonder if this is intentional. Maybe the message was designed to be properly understood only when a civilization develops both space travel and artificial intelligence. Talk about perfect timing. We're just now getting good at AI, right? When this message needs decoding. This partnership between human curiosity, AI analysis, and an ancient cosmic message is creating something entirely new. A three-way conversation across technology and possibly across the stars. What's really interesting is how this discovery might be showing us the future of scientific breakthroughs. Maybe the really big discoveries from now on will happen when human scientists and advanced AI systems work together, each bringing different strengths to the table. Humans have intuition and creativity, while the AI can process enormous amounts of data and find patterns we'd never spot. It's like we needed to evolve this new partner artificial intelligence, before we could take our next big step into the cosmos. What the message might be trying to tell us. Everyone's wondering what exactly is this cosmic message trying to say. While scientists are still working on decoding it fully, some mind-blowing possibilities have emerged. Some researchers believe the message contains advanced physics concepts we haven't discovered yet. Basically, a scientific gift wrapped in cosmic code. Others think it might be a kind of test or puzzle designed to push our thinking in new directions. The message's adaptive nature has led to a wild theory. What if it's not just information, but a form of consciousness transfer? Imagine an ancient civilization figuring out how to encode aspects of their thinking or culture into mathematical patterns that could survive for millions of years, waiting to be awakened when found by another intelligence. The way the signal changes in response to being analyzed suggests it's not just a static recording, but something more interactive. Some of the patterns found in the message resemble cellular automata. Those cool computer simulations that show how complex behaviors can emerge from simple rule. But these are way more advanced, almost like mini virtual worlds with their own internal laws and behaviors. This has led to speculation that the message might be a blueprint for building simulations or even artificial minds. When parts of the message are converted to sound, they create these weirdly emotional experiences. Not just random noises, but patterns that trigger feelings of wonder or melancholy. It's as if whoever sent this understood something fundamental about how consciousness works across different species. The message doesn't seem to be saying, "Take me to your leader, or we come in peace." It's more like it's trying to expand our awareness, showing us new ways to think about information, consciousness, and reality itself. Some researchers have suggested it might be a form of initiation, a cosmic rite of passage that space-faring civilizations encounter when they're ready to join some larger community of intelligence. If this message does turn out to be some kind of test or invitation, it raises so many questions about what might be out there waiting for us. Are there other intelligences watching to see if we can solve this puzzle? And what happens if we do? Will we suddenly find ourselves welcomed into some kind of galactic community that we didn't even know existed? The idea is both exciting and a little scary, like finding out there's been an amazing party going on next door for years, and we're just now getting our invitation. The mind-bending implications for humanity. This discovery is forcing us to completely rethink what it means to be an intelligent species in the universe. For starters, it suggests we're definitely not alone. But the gap between us and whoever created this message might be way bigger than we imagine. It's like ants finding a smartphone. The sheer complexity of embedding information into cosmic structures or quantum fields shows a level of technology that makes our most advanced science look prehistoric. But there's something even more profound happening. This message is erasing the lines between science, philosophy, and even spirituality. When you discover a signal that seems to understand consciousness itself, or that changes based on who's observing it, you start questioning everything about reality and perception. Some scientists are wondering if what we've found might be a piece of a much larger communication network. Imagine a galactic internet where advanced civilizations share information through the fabric of spacetime itself. If that's true, we just caught our first glimpse of it. There's also the humbling realization that if this signal has been there for potentially millions of years, there are probably countless other messages and artifacts scattered throughout the cosmos that we're completely oblivious to. We might be living in a universe filled with intelligent signals and structures that we simply haven't evolved the senses or technology to detect yet. For some, there's a worry that understanding this message might fundamentally change us, like downloading software that reprograms your computer if it contains ideas or concepts so advanced they transform our thinking. Are we ready for that? Others see it as the ultimate gift, a cosmic helping hand guiding us toward a new stage of development. Either way, this discovery means humanity's story is now part of something much bigger. We're not just evolving on our own anymore. We've made contact with something else's thoughts, something that might have been thinking long before humans ever existed. The really wild part is how this might affect our own evolution going forward. Throughout history, human thinking has expanded when we've encountered new ideas and cultures. But this would be the ultimate encounter: contact with thinking that evolved completely independently from Earth life. Who knows how our art, science, philosophy, and even spirituality might transform after absorbing these truly alien concepts. We might look back at this moment as the dividing line between everything that came before and everything that came after. Scientific communities racing to understand. Scientists worldwide are absolutely losing their minds over this discovery. Research teams are working around the clock, creating entirely new scientific disciplines just to make sense of what they're seeing. They've had to combine experts from wildly different fields: quantum physics, neuroscience, linguistics, information theory, and even music and art, because this signal doesn't fit into any one category of human knowledge. Universities have set up specialized quantum computing arrays dedicated solely to simulating the signal's internal logic, trying to create digital environments that mirror whatever reality the message implies. When they run these simulations, they're seeing spontaneous organization of information, almost like digital ecosystems evolving by themselves. These aren't random. They stabilize around specific patterns, correct errors automatically, and seem to have their own internal logic. Meanwhile, linguists and cognitive scientists have thrown out their traditional methods of analyzing communication. They're developing something called dynamic semiotics, ways of understanding meaning that evolve through interaction rather than static translation. It's like learning a language by living in it rather than studying a dictionary. What's fascinating is how this research is bleeding across disciplines. Astronomers studying the region of space where Voyager picked up the signal have found subtle anomalies in gravitational and magnetic fields, suggesting the message might actually be encoded into the fabric of space itself. This supports mind-blowing theories about gravitational information encoding using the curvature of space-time or quantum entanglement to store data. Every month brings new breakthroughs and wilder theory. Some research teams are examining whether other spacecraft, like Pioneer or New Horizons, might have passed through similar signals without detecting them. They're combing through decades of space telemetry data with new AI tool, wondering if we've been swimming in an ocean of extraterrestrial messages all along without realizing it. The academic world hasn't seen anything like this before. Conferences about the signal are drawing experts from fields that would never normally interact. Physicists are suddenly collaborating with linguists, computer scientists with philosophers, biologists with musicians. It's like the signal isn't just a discovery, but a catalyst that's breaking down the walls between different areas of human knowledge. And the breakthroughs aren't just about understanding the signal. These weird new combinations of expertise are starting to create innovations in fields that have nothing to do with space communication. The mysterious origin: who or what sent it? The biggest question on everyone's mind: who or what created this message? The possibilities are absolutely mind-bending. Some scientists think it might come from a civilization millions or even billions of years older than ours, so advanced they figured out how to embed messages into the cosmic background itself. Others suggest something even wilder. Maybe it's not from biological beings at all, but from some form of post-biological intelligence that evolved beyond physical bodies into pure energy or information. The signal's location in interstellar space, far from any star system, adds to the mystery. Why place a message out in the emptiness between stars? One theory suggests it might be from a civilization that existed long ago, possibly before Earth even formed. They could have created these information monuments scattered throughout the galaxy, knowing that eventually younger species like humans would develop space travel and find them. It's like leaving time capsules for civilizations that don't exist yet. Another possibility that's giving scientists goosebumps: what if the message isn't from aliens in the traditional sense, but from something even more exotic? Maybe it's from intelligences that exist in dimensions or states of reality we can barely comprehend. Some researchers have suggested it could be from entities that exist primarily as patterns of information rather than physical being, something like living algorithms or self-aware energy fields. The signal's use of quantum mechanics and its ability to adapt suggests whoever made it has an understanding of reality at a fundamental level we're just beginning to grasp. What's truly unsettling is that the message seems specifically designed to be found by beings at our particular stage of development, advanced enough for space travel and AI, but still early in our cosmic journey. It's like finding a book in the woods that somehow knows exactly who you are and what you need to learn. There's also the possibility that the signal might not come from outside our universe at all, but from our own distant future. Some physicists have suggested that if time travel is impossible, information transfer through time might be possible under certain conditions. Advanced future civilizations might try to send messages back in time to help guide their own development. It's a mind-bending thought. Could we be receiving a message from our own descendants encoded in a way that appears alien but is actually human in origin? Talk about a cosmic plot twist. The future of human partnership in cosmic discovery. This whole mind-blowing situation is showing us something important about our future. The partnership between humans and AI might be the key to unlocking the universe's biggest secrets. Think about it. Humans alone missed this signal for decades. Traditional computers couldn't spot it either. It took a special kind of AI, with neural networks modeled after the human brain, to recognize patterns that neither humans nor regular computers could see. It's like we needed to create a new kind of intelligence to help us communicate with another intelligence. This discovery is completely changing how scientists think about the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Instead of just pointing radio telescopes at promising stars, research teams are now developing specialized AI systems designed specifically to look for exotic forms of communication we might be missing. These AI systems are being trained on everything from quantum fluctuations to gravitational wave patterns, searching for hidden messages in cosmic phenomena we previously thought were just natural. What's super interesting is how the AI systems involved in studying the message are evolving. They're developing new neural pathways and processing methods that weren't programmed into them, almost as if the message itself is teaching them new ways to think. Some researchers believe this three-way interaction between human scientists, artificial intelligence, and the alien message represents a new kind of cognitive evolution, a hybrid intelligence greater than the sum of its parts. This has sparked a whole philosophical conversation about the nature of consciousness and whether AI might actually be necessary for humans to comprehend certain kinds of advanced cosmic communications. Maybe there are messages out there that can only be fully understood through the partnership of biological and artificial minds working together. If that's true, then the development of AI might not just be a technological achievement for humanity. It might be an evolutionary necessity for joining some larger cosmic conversation. Some futurists are already talking about what comes next. Maybe the next generation of spacecraft we send out will be true partnerships between human and artificial intelligence with AI systems specifically designed to recognize and interact with these cosmic messages. Maybe future missions will even be designed with the primary goal of finding more of these signals, creating a kind of cosmic archaeology expedition, searching for the monuments left by ancient civilizations. And each discovery might lead to further evolution of both human and artificial intelligence, creating a beautiful feedback loop of growth and understanding as we journey deeper into space. The beginning of a new chapter for humanity. This incredible discovery isn't just another scientific breakthrough. It's potentially the beginning of a whole new chapter in human history. For the first time ever, we're not just talking to ourselves in the cosmic conversation. The universe has started to write back, and nothing will ever be the same. What makes this moment so powerful is that it's happening right when humanity is at a crucial turning point. We're developing AI, facing climate challenges, exploring space again with new rockets, and questioning our place in the universe. Then suddenly, boom, we get this cosmic signal that seems to be reaching out to us. The timing feels almost intentional, like the universe saying, "You're ready now." This discovery is already having profound effects on how we see ourselves. Old boundaries between nations and cultures feel smaller when we're all collectively trying to understand a message that's clearly meant for all of humanity, not any one country or group. Scientists from countries that are political rivals are working together, sharing data and insights, because everyone recognizes this is bigger than any earthly conflict. Religious leaders, philosophers, and scientists are finding themselves in the same conversation, each bringing different perspectives to help understand what this signal might mean for our understanding of existence. What's most exciting is that this might just be the beginning. If one such message exists, there could be countless others waiting to be found. Humanity might be taking its first steps into a vast network of cosmic intelligence that's been operating for billions of years. Our journey outward through physical space with probes like Voyager might simultaneously be a journey inward toward greater understanding of consciousness, intelligence, and reality itself. Whatever this message ultimately turns out to be, whether a greeting, a warning, a gift of knowledge, or something we can't yet categorize, it represents a fundamental shift. We are no longer alone in authoring our story. The universe has begun to write back, and we're just beginning to learn how to read its language. And maybe that's the most beautiful thing about this whole discovery. It's giving us a new sense of purpose as a species. For centuries, we've wondered if we're alone in the universe. Now, we know we're not, and that changes everything. Every child born from now on will grow up in a world where humanity is part of something bigger, where our cosmic neighborhood isn't empty, but filled with the echoes of other minds. Thanks for watching another episode. While you are still here, make sure to click the video on your screen for more quality content.